Oh, okay. Hang on, hang on, hang on. No, 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 no. Hang on. I think it mostly just. Is that fucking tank? We need a real something that's not based off of this. That thinking putty with home. It'll slowly stretch it out. Now tack, something like that. Yeah, that would probably work. But no, this is literally what happened today. Because it doesn't need to be able to be moved, but this, you know what I mean. This just isn't accurate as far as being able to keep it, stuck in place. Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, it's fine. I can just turn this thing. Just tells with me. I'll just talk for the next 3 hours. It doesn't matter. I won't even sell anything. Michelle would because she's also not buying anything. Nobody's buying shit. All right, you ready? I guess. All right. So you're going to turn it live on the OBS there? Already got it going on the OBS. There we are. We're live. We're live right here. Facebook Live Supercell right here at Maddox Games and Comics. And, well, this is the till 11 part. This is the second part of the sale for today. Actually, the third part for today because at noon we had our Facebook Live new Comic Day sale, which went great today. So here we are back again. This is a claim sale. This is not an auction. The prices at the top are the American dollar amount of the item. So, for instance, if you want to claim an item, all you got to do is say Amazing Spider-Man for $8, and boom, you get that one as long as you are the first comment that Tosh sees in the feed. That's right. Tosh will be commenting to you on there. Anybody you talk to in there, ask questions to, that'll be Tosh. Andrew is here, keeping track of all the stuff that sells, separating it out, getting your invoices ready so that way you can pay it tomorrow so then you can buy stuff on tomorrow's sale. That's right. If you've not paid for any invoices from previous dates before today, whether that's yesterday or a couple days before, then you can't buy anything, claim anything on this sale. You will need to take care of it. All you got to do, call the store, 606-877-1450. We'll get you paid, get you taken care of. Or if we've sent you a PayPal invoice and you've paid it, private message us, let us know, or call the store and let us know that you've paid it. We'll check it out and get you back ready on the list to buy things. We got a number of things on the board right now. Man, for whatever reason, these yellow Post-it notes are they're just not doing it. They need some performance enhancers because they are just folded over, refusing to stand up at attention. So we're going to change that out with one of these pink ones. There we go. This Captain Marvel #1 is $7. $7 for that. Speaking of, well, not really speaking of, but we're going to do a giveaway every single hour. We're at 8:30, 9:30, and 10:30. So we got more giveaways to go. How do you get in on the giveaway? All you got to do is like the page up top, and then, of course, share this feed out. Share it out everywhere you can. I'm going to do it right now. I'm on here. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm going to share it. Checking in and post. It is posted. There we go. Done and done. So I'm entered in to win nothing that I can win because I can't win anything. So there you go. Yeah, it's like an anniversary cover, 7th anniversary or something. It wasn't like the one that's worth tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah, it's just an anniversary cover for things. All right, let's go up here. See who's on the feed. There we go. We need to build the audience up. Thanks for the shares, Kristen. We appreciate it. Sweet Wiley, we appreciate it, man. post stuff I bought the last 2 days. Oh, cool. Hey, man, that works, man. That may work better. That's the thing. Yeah, most groups won't let you post the live sale directly. They just they just won't in general, especially on mobile. I can't post it anywhere. I can post the promotions for the sale and things like that, or promote the page, like the actual page, and be like, hey, get on here and check out our sale. But yeah, that's probably the best way. Just showing the cool stuff that you got. That will entice people to come in. Probably almost better than them seeing the feed pop up anyway. What? Yeah, I did that earlier. It wouldn't let me. Yeah, it's like this is a. There's been some type of mistake. Like, you're not tricking us. This is BPRD, 1947 issue number 1 for $5, and that is a young baby Hellboy in 1947 as Pam Cakes eating Hellboy. Punisher for 2 to Brian. Right in the middle. Thank you, Brian. That's the school. That's the back to school special, Brian, where there's a possibility Frank Castle has an AK-47 out of school. Simpler times. Simpler times. This is BPRD 1947. It is issue number 1. It's $5. $5 for that. Oh yeah, man, that FF that was good. Well, like I say, we did sell that same one last Wednesday. Last Wednesday we sold it, and man, you got a sweet deal on that. It's only going to get better if that show does well. This is Web of Spider-Man, issue number 77. 77 of Web of Spider-Man. It's from 1991. That is $3. $3 for that one. Brian's got the BPRD for 5. We're about the Web of Spider-Man there for 3. Yeah, we always recommend trying to keep a notepad. We use a lot of post-it notes. We recommend you keep a post-it note around as well because it is easy to lose track of what you got if you get in the thick of things there. This is BPRD 1947, issue number 2. Issue number 2. It is also $5 for that. I'm going to pull down the Fantastic Four for 24. This is FF, issue 82. Issue 82, there is the Inhumans. That is $24. I'm going to pull that one down. Brian got that BPRD for 5. Thank you, sir. That's good. Wow, that's a good problem to have. This is BPRD 1947, issue number 3. Pretty awesome cover there. $5 for that. Be ready for 5 to Brian. Thank you, Brian. actually, ours is probably a little higher than that. Okay, cool, cool. This is Fantastic Four, issue 112. Hulk versus the Thing. The first time these dudes threw down in the history of Marvel Comics. In the history of Marvel Comics, the first time the Hulk and the Thing battle it out. They've since fought countless times and have been pals throughout. This is Fantastic Four, 112, 15-cent cover, Silver Age. Very nice. I'm going to show this to you up close on the camera. So you guys can really get a look at this. And while this is not a key issue and it's a first appearance, I feel like the first time the Hulk fought the Thing is a pretty big key issue. Very cool stuff. There is some wear to the bottom. Here to the corner, you can see a couple of white lines there. It is a black cover, so you can see a little bit of anything on it up there in that corner as well. Overall, though, it looks great. The spine also looks really good. We're going to price this thing out. Pretty good price, though, for what it is.
Where'd you get that one?
This one was in a number of Fantastic Four we picked up today.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, yeah.
That's a cool book right there.
It is a cool book. This is going to be only $65. $65 for Fantastic Four, issue number 112, the first time the Hulk fought the Thing. I'm put over here in the close-up window.
What grade would you give that? That's pretty good.
I would say it's
Yeah. I would, honestly, if I was grading, if I'm going to give it a number, just looking at the cover, I'd give it a 5.5. Yeah.
Because I mean, it's nice, man.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's not bad. I'm going to take down the Batman 567. This is the first appearance of Cassandra Cain as Batgirl. Pull that down. All right, this is BPRD issue 109. 109 of the BPRD. There's the team going across the wasteland and hands reaching up out of the earth. It's $4 for this issue of BPRD. Hell on Earth. It's number 109.
We were rocking it with 30 people there for a minute.
Yeah, we got quite a few people on here right now on the feed checking things out. This is the Annihilators, issue number 4. This is the variant cover of the Annihilators. It's BPRD 40. Yinka. Thank you, Yinka. See if you can get me some BPRD. I'm already exhausted what I had. This is the Annihilators, issue 4 variant by Scotty Young. That is Groot and Rocket. Back in their classic, the blue and red uniforms. I like that uniform. I thought that was a good Guardian suit. It's a $7 near mint for that Annihilators issue 4 Scotty Young variant. We could do a comic book out, Brooke. Would you guys pay for that? Would they pay for that service? What's up, Kristen? It's Annihilators number 4 variant cover. Very cool. It's them in the classic Guardians is older. Probably one of the first Scotty Young covers. Or like variant like that. All right. We got lots of people. We got lots of people on the feed right now. Let me know what you guys are looking for. I'll do my best to put it up on the feed. Let me know the characters you're after, all that stuff. I'm going to actually lower the price tag on that Fantastic Four. I'm not going to lower the price. I'm just going to move the price tag down so you can read it a little easier. That thing's selling between 80 to 130 pretty regularly on the old eBay. So I feel like 65 is a good price. I'm the man at what? Oh yeah, I guess I do. I do that. Yeah. Yeah, I will try to sell you stuff. I will try to sell you stuff. Let's see. Let's see. What do we got? Mm. Let's try one of this guy. We haven't sold any of him lately. See if this guy sells. A little Green Arrow action. A little Green Arrow. Not so Green Arrow lately. Got a pretty good run of Green Arrow, actually, that I found in the vault. But we're gonna sell it for cheap, so it won't be a testament to if Green Arrow sells well or not, as much as it's just a low price comic well worth the money. This is Green Arrow issue 31 from April of 1990. That is $2. $2 whole dollars for that. I'm gonna take down this classic Hulk here for 12 with the Abomination. We're gonna put that out for $2. Really? Oh yeah, yeah. We saw some of those this morning. I'll check though. Basically. This is Hellboy and the BPRD 1954. It's issue number 2. There he is punching a Nazi scientist off of a cliff. Black Sun. Black Sun is the name of this one. Hellboy and the BPRD 1954, issue number 2 for $5. Take on the Tomb of Dracula for 18. We're going to put Hellboy out there for 5. Yinka got that BPRD. Thank you, Yinka. This is Hellboy and the BPRD 1952, issue number 4. That is $5. That ASM. Oh, it's not ASM at all. This is the web of Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man. This one? Oh, that's Amazing Spider-Man 246. Amazing 246. And then we got Web of Spider-Man 77 out there for 3. 246 is $8. Very nice copy. Very nice copy of that. Hellboy for 5 to Brian. Thank you, Brian. This is Hellboy and the BPRD 1952, issue number 5. And there's Hellboy's been beaten down by this floating-headed Nazi automaton here. $5. Hellboy and the BPRD 1952, number 5. What causes the small holes in the bottom of the pages? Are they like uniform? There's like 3 of them, 2 or 3 of them, or holes in general? If there's just 2 or 3 and they're all the same spot, that's at the printer, the way that they cut the pages back then. Brian? All right. Brian got that one. This is the one that came out today. This is the last BPRD we've got. I may have some graphic novels for Hellboy and the BPRD. I can get those guys if you were interested, and we can sell you some of those bad boys. I'd be happy to. In the meantime, this is BPRD, The Devil You Know, issue number 1. This is the variant cover. This is the Mike Mignola B cover. It is $4 for the BPRD. BPRD, The Devil You Know, number 1. $4. Oh, you're welcome, Justin. Yinka got that one. All right. Hey, Kristen. Kristen, did we get a new BPRD trade in today? On the new shelf right there? Yes, I would love that, please. Yep. No, these are both older, but we just reshipped. But I just sold a bunch of that one. But I think it's this one. This is Hellboy: Darkness Calls. This is the graphic novel. This collects. I do not know what it actually collects. Let me see. Oh, Hellboy: Darkness Calls 1 through 6. Easy enough. And it collects an entire miniseries of Hellboy. This is supposed to be $20. I'm going to knock you a little bit off. $18 for Hellboy: Darkness Calls. We just got this reshipped today in the store. I like they were selling some Hellboy stuff. I dig it. Do you like Abe Sapien? Because we got some Abe Sapien books I could sell you. Brian got that one. Thank you, Brian. All right, who all do we have on the feed? I know everybody's not on here, you know, chatting it up and stuff, but knowing what a fan she is of the X-Men, I sure assume that's going to be a cool to see. It probably will be. Did you tell her yes or no to Jubilee on that? Because it might just be a fully Jubilee cover. She loves some Jubilee. But no, your art, the art's gonna be impeccable. It's gonna be great. It's all jokes. Hey, Basil, how's it going, man? How is it going? Well, we're happy. We're happy that do it. Do what you want. It'll be cool, man. Regardless, she'll do a fantastic bang up job on it. That's for sure. Andrew, grab me a couple more of those related things. Yeah, just one or two. Oh yeah, The Shape of the Water. That's not Abe Sapien, but it is cool and it's interesting because Guillermo del Toro directed Hellboy, and of course he's doing this. But it's a different type of monster. But it is cool. It is very Abe Sapien like, and I do like that it eats eggs. That's very Abe Sapien-ish, so it's pretty neat. I do think that Guillermo is keeping that in mind, you know, from the stuff they did with Abe. Because the egg thing was him. Like, that's not ever really been in the comics. So, like, you know, I think it's cool. I like it. Mm-hmm. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. That's true, Wally. That's a good call. Everybody should buy some Lemon Juice McGee shirts and some of Tasha's shirts and bats. Oh, thank you. I don't know. They didn't say. Okay, that's cool. That'd be plenty for right now. This is BPRD Vampire issue number 2. There's basically a guy who was an agent for the BPRD, and he became a vampire. So then he decided to hunt down the people who created him. He left the BPRD, went AWOL, and goes after him. That's what this is about. BPRD Vampire, it's issue number 2. $5. $5 for that. We don't have any Maddox shirts for sale yet. We are getting some, though. We did talk about that at a staff meeting. We are going to get some for you guys to be able to buy. We just don't have any yet. Also, decals. Yinka got that BPRD. Thank you, Yinka. Green arrow for 2 to Yinka. Thank you, Yinka. This is BPRD Vampire, issue number 3. That is also $5.
Who's loving all the BPRD tonight?
Brian and Yinka.
Justin wants to know, what is BPRD?
That is the Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense. I got that thing tattooed right on the back of my hand. I'm a bit of a fan. Basically, it's Hellboy, Abe Sapien, and a crew of other monsters and people with supernatural abilities who go out and take on all the bad things, all the monsters, all the ghosts, all the stuff that are attacking our world. It's pretty great.
It's kind of in the Hellboy movie, right?
They also fight Nazis, all that stuff.
Yeah, in the first Hellboy movie, that was in the first Hellboy movie, right? With the Abe Sapien and Hellboy.
It's both of them, yeah.
They called them that, right?
The BPRD, yeah. It's from the beginning, yeah. That's the whole gimmick. Do we have X-Men issue 101? Not to my knowledge, Timothy. Not to my knowledge. And was that Rob Squatch that just walked in front of the camera again? No, that was Andrew. That was Andrew. The camera, he was really close to it. I know it was blurry, much like a Rob Squatch, but I assure you
like
it was just Andrew.
Sasquatch, they're hard to spot in the open, you know. You know, you never see a full, clear picture of Sasquatch. It's always blurry.
I mean, I see pictures of Rob. I just assumed that maybe he had touched the lens on the camera, but maybe it is that effect. Like it's leftover.
Yeah, Yakov wants any GOT found. Were we looking for some GOT
Game of
for him?
Thrones, issue number 1.
Oh.
I don't think we have any.
Was that the new? Didn't a new issue?
Issue 2 came out a while back, but he's asking about issue 1 of GOT, which is that Clash of Kings issue 1. I don't know if we have any of that left or not. We're gonna check it out. He's going to go look right now for that Game of Thrones. All right. So how's your guys' Wednesday going? Is it pretty much middle of the week? Living it up? Excited for anything this weekend? Anything coming up? Getting you going? This is Brave and the Bold, issue 187. This is Batman and the Metal Men. Whatever happened to what's her name? I don't even know what that pertains to. But hey, it's $4. There's Batman just behind him. He doesn't know either. He's like, what are these guys doing? Soon. Football's coming back. Get on that fantasy and make some more money to buy comics. Do you have to actually keep track of the games to play fantasy football? I've never done it. I don't know. Because didn't you pick your players in the beginning draft and then you just let it ride, right? Or do you change your stuff as it goes? Mm-hmm. But do you have to keep track of it, or does like a game person master do it? Whoever's in charge.
Well,
I imagine a lot of it's online.
They have
now, right?
programs that, like, I've done a fantasy league with Matt Abbott for a couple of years now, and it's on Yahoo, and it keeps track for you.
Okay.
You're only there's two main things that you do with the fantasy football. One is during the draft, picking the right players, and then two, make sure they're playing. And like your team has every team has a quarterback, obviously.
Yeah.
So you got to pick the right quarterback that you think's going to do good for that particular week, based on it may be because it's a home game or because who they're playing or whatever. And they got to rack up the stacks, basically the stats. So
Gotcha,
if they throw 15 touchdowns, they'll get a lot of points.
Now Justin does because he has tons of money in it, and you have to watch your players.
Yeah, you have to be able. Players get hurt, and you got to trade players.
Oh, so you can't adjust during the season your players. Okay, so you would want to watch your games. That's what I was wondering. Like we did a WWE fantasy thing one year at the other comic book store, and I kept track of it. Holy crap, that was a nightmare. But we only did like Monday Night Raw and pay-per-views. But and it was like you got points like if your guy got to a match, if he won a match, if he got to cut a promo on TV. We gave, it is entertainment. We gave him entertainment
if he
point
used
things.
a chair during his match.
We did do like if they won clean or if they cheated, and it got complicated quick. And we let them draft everybody from WWE and NXT before the year was up.
Yeah, you have to really watch that hard.
Yeah, because you know who's coming up, and it became too much. It just became too much. It was fun. The thing is, we didn't have a lot of money in it or anything. Like, basically, the money we spent was just to get, basically, we were buying them the next WWE 2K game as, the prize. So, it would had we got a lot of money into it, it would have been more worth the work, because otherwise I was getting nothing for doing it other than the fun of doing it, and it quit being fun pretty quick. But, yeah, it was cool. I did like doing it. Now, we did do it when we had the WWE when we had our wrestling podcast. We did one for the draft nights, and we basically on there we went live, and we were guessing where our guys would get drafted to what show. And so Finn Balor was in NXT, and I was like, oh, he'll get in the first 5 on Raw, and he did, and everybody was freaking out because they're like, oh, he was on NXT. But it was fun because it's still you don't know, even in the dirt sheets, you don't actually know who's getting drafted where. Which I'm sure in real life, I'm sure most time you have an idea before the NFL draft, where a guy's probably going to go, I would think.
And
that's kind of how WWE is. You kind of know, oh, this guy's probably going to go to this show because he does this type of stuff. But, yeah, it was fun. But I don't know. It's just guessing things. It's fun to guess things.
Is Monday Night Raw still, the big WWE show?
Yeah. SmackDown's pretty close, though. I mean, they're kind of neck and neck. They've got really good people on both shows. SmackDown's more the wrestling. SmackDown's more the acrobatic wrestling stuff. Raw still more the big
names,
more smash mouth names like Brock Lesnar, and then of course they have a lot more of the bigger backstage stuff goes on there. But SmackDown, they got AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, all those guys. So Cena's on SmackDown, or he was. He kind of goes both places now. But I think he's on SmackDown currently. But they've got some pretty big names on there. So, but I've honestly not watched either of them in a while. So,
no time.
Even when I have time, it's I don't know. I think I'm just in a downward slope with WWE stuff.
Really?
I listen to a lot of podcasts, but usually not guys talking about WWE, guys talking about their time in the WWE, which is different. But I don't know. I think it's because I do so much of it now. I don't know. If you played football all the time, would you want to watch it all the time?
That's a good point.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. That's true, Ron. I hear that. Oh, I haven't played the only basketball games I like are NBA Jam. 2-on-2, you're doing flips, you're on fire. What's not to like? It's the most realistic basketball on the planet.
Giant
NBA
heads.
NBA Jam. You can shatter the goal if you just dunk enough times.
Ryan says Raw is too much talking, not enough wrestling.
That's pretty much true. For fans of Hellboy, this is the Hellboy Companion. What this is, it's based off the comic stuff. This tells you all of the timeline, all about the characters, but it's written in the style of Professor Brutenholm of like his journal entries about the characters. It's very cool. It's only ever been collected like this. It's $15. $15 for the Hellboy companion book. It's very cool.
I'm sure you saw what the actor they were going to get to do the next Hellboy movie.
Yeah, the guy from Stranger Things. Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, but you can't be Ron Perlman though.
You can't be Ron Perlman.
No.
But I don't know. Like, there's things like in the Mike Mignola art. You know, he's got real slender arms, and he's got the hooves. Like, he didn't have hooves in the thing. So, like, I think depending on the style, if they make it more like the Mignola art style, it might be cool. I'm hoping they make Abe Sapien a little tougher. In the movies, he was cool, but in the comics, he's basically almost as strong as Hellboy, as far as his countenance to be able to survive things. Kind of like how Aquaman is with Superman. Like, Aquaman's actually pretty tough when they make him the right way. It's kind of how Abe Sapien is. So I'm kind of hoping they boost up his toughness a little bit.
You guys tell us what you're looking for tonight.
Yeah, we like to sell you some stuff, man. We like chatting around, but we do have to sell stuff, or they're like, we don't need to have this feed on right now. Is it getting dark outside, or is it gonna rain?
I think it's getting a little cloudy. Yeah.
Looks like it's only like 8:15. Like normally, it's still pretty bright.
Jason, you missed Jason Dugas, who was here the other day.
I did. I get on the Facebook and my messages. I'm getting all these pictures of him with everybody coming in on a Saturday. He knows the days I work. Obviously, it was a planned attempt to not meet me.
Well, he also knows the better hosts to meet.
Oh.
Obviously.
Oh, Jim. That's it. I'm walking out. I'm done. Now I got to sell this Venom. This is Venom issue 41. That is Crossbones on the front and Agent Venom. They're kind of superimposed over each other because their outlines are surprisingly similar. It's $5 for Venom issue 41. I'm going to take down the Web of Spider-Man for 3. We requested Web for Spider-Man on the last sale. I have got a whole stack here. If you got anybody interested in Web of Spider-Man, let us know, and I'll put more up.
Surprised nobody's jumping on this Fantastic Four and Hulk versus thing here.
I know, man. I got that price pretty cheap.
That's killer. Marvel got on those early Marvel books in that bright color. I don't know what they did in those early Marvel books, but they really...
The color sticks around. Yeah. I sold that first appearance of Vision yesterday.
Oh, yeah. What was that? Avengers
57, I think?
I think so.
And it's all red and black cover with Vision. And the blacks and reds were just super vibrant. But then again, too, you also had that color blowout on a lot of their stuff, too, in those old ones. Yes, you can, Justin. Let me find if I can find it. Do we still have it?
We're thinking we sold it.
Let me see if we have another one.
Hey, there's Brian. Hey, Brian.
Give me a sec. I'm a-looking. I got another one. Sweet. $7, Justin. Put Venomverse for 7 in the feed, and you'll get one.
Let me see that cover on that thing. Oh, that's nice.
And it's actually what's inside of there. It's Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider with the Venom symbiote going down the street, just ripping people off the street, burning them alive. It's crazy. Jennifer, you should make him cook me dinner.
Yeah, really.
Me dinner. Justin gets the Venomverse for 7. Thank you, Justin.
I watched Independence Day Resurgence. Is that what it's called last night?
Yeah. How'd that go?
Oh, yeah. That was a movie. It was all right.
Was it a cinematic masterpiece?
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go see that in the movie theater. But yeah, I'd give it probably, if I was giving it the equivalent of a comic grade, I'd give it about a 5.5.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Web of Spider-Man issue 118.
Is that what you're asking, James?
Let me look. It's 113.
Gabriel said it was a POS.
No, only goes up to 113 on the stuff I got.
What do you got? Web of Spider-Man?
Yeah. This is Flash issue number 20. Flash issue number 20. It is $5. There's Flash looking like a hobo. $5. I'm going to pull down the Annihilation issue number 4 with the Rocket and Groot Scotty Young cover for 7. We're going to put up the Flash for 5. All right, we're looking for it, James. Hey, Jim. It's the first Scarlet Spider. I doubt it's going to be in the bins. Yeah. Kane, Scarlet Spider, all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, man. We don't have it. I'd love to sell it to you, though, if we did. Sadly, that is not the case. Sadly, that's not the case. Yeah, it did, Gabriel.
Actually, I don't know if they're still talking. They're talking about making next Independence Day.
What?
Yeah, but this time we go chase them.
Well, that's what the second one should have been.
Yeah.
Why did it make enough money to get a third
I
one?
think overseas it did.
They got to play to their audience.
I know. Does Gabriel need redneck number 4? Oh. Ryan also says the second Independence Day was horrible.
Yep. It's a grade B movie.
I don't disagree.
This is Doctor Strange, issue 36. That's Adam Warlock. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet on his hand. There's Gamora and Pip behind him. At War with Warlock. Doctor Strange, issue 36 is from 1991. It's only $3. I'm going to take down the Captain Marvel for 7. We're going to put that out for $3. All right, man. That'll work. I don't know how current it is. They've been marking it off over there. That was current as of noon or something. So I'm sure it's not current now. This is Uncanny X-Force issue number 18. This is a black polybag edition of this. The Dark Angel Saga conclusion. All right here. All wrapped up. Rick Remender writing this thing. You open it up and you're going to see Archangel doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Justin wants to know, is there a Venom versus the Punisher? Just asking. Is there? I don't know. Punisher versus Venom.
Punisher versus Venom. There's an anti-Venom miniseries that came out where Eddie Brock was anti-Venom and he and the Punisher kind of team up and fight. I'm sure the Punisher has fought Venom, but I don't think there's been an actual miniseries for it. Uncanny X-Force, issue 18. That is the Dark Angel Saga conclusion. It is $6. This is the issue where Psylocke has to take care of business there in the most brutal way possible with Archangel. $6. Pull down this Venom for $5 while we're talking about Venom. Get it out of the way. $6.
Weren't you selling? You were selling a lot of Flash earlier today, huh?
No.
No.
Well, I think we're selling some Flash at very, very discounted numbers. But no, the last few days we sold quite a bit of Flash because we've come across a few boxes of Flash. We went for a drought of Flash for months where we didn't have any Flash people were wanting, and then we just got overloaded with stuff, and we sold it to a lot of people. We have sold it to a lot of people. I'll give them that.
Hey, it's almost time for a giveaway, I think, isn't it?
Got any Walking Dead? What kind of Walking Dead you looking for, Garrett? Anything in particular, or just
Walking Dead.
random issues? Yeah, I don't know what we have that Garrett needs though.
That's true.
That's the thing.
I think I sold Garrett some Saturday, but I can't remember what it was.
That's true, Justin. A Flash was ripped in half on the last sale because it didn't sell.
That man's crazy. What can you do, Ryan? I mean, you know, the man's going to rip something in half. I'm not going to fight him about it. Thanks for clarifying that. James says that's the last book you need. That 118, I guess. Well, if that's the first appearance of Scarlet Spider, I don't think we've got it.
We don't. Not to my knowledge.
That was James. Were you the one asking for Web of Spider-Man during our first show? Yeah, well, he went a little crazy on one book today, just one. Oh, Tasha said he was going to do another one, but she bought it before. She can't see such cruelty go down.
No, I can't. I enjoy it. It's just that I really know that McKaylee would have liked that book.
Oh, she bought it for McKaylee. That's so nice.
Yeah, he ripped. What if Stan Lee did
The Flash.
He ripped a What If book?
What if Stan
Oh,
No, it
man.
was a Stanley Imagines, one of those DC.
Oh, yeah,
things, This is Spider-Man issue number 14. It is a Todd McFarlane Spider-Man issue from 1991, Sub-City, Part 2 of 2. There's Spider-Man in the black, symbiote-style costume. He's not in the symbiote at this point. And there is Morbius, the living vampire, in the background. It is near mint, never read condition. It's $8 for this issue of Spider-Man. I'm going to take down the House of Secrets for $28. That was a good deal. 10 issues, 1 through 10, of the House of Secrets from Vertigo for only $28.
Garrett says, yes, random issues. Can't remember each issue I'll need, but I know if I don't have it by the cover. Well, that certainly narrows it down. All right, Garrett, we'll get you a couple Walking Dead out there. Of course, we don't have really early issues anymore, but who does, really?
That's true. That is a good question. Who does? I would like to know because we need some. Yeah. It's going so swimmingly, I'm sure they'll fly right away.
Thanks for liking and sharing, everybody. We see those people that are sharing. That's pretty cool.
This is The Walking Dead, issue 133. It is Impending Doom. And there are a couple riders on the cover riding away from this horde of zombies. They don't think nothing about it. But there are people in there. The Whisperers, that's right, the Whisperers are in this. $6, 133, Impending Doom.
Yeah, Ryan says, you know, the one with that guy that did that thing.
Pull down Doctor Strange and put Walking Dead up there for $6.
I think that's the issue, Ryan. That's it. Oh, nice, Garrett. Earliest issue, 71.
Nice. Crosses on Infinite Earths. Yep, James, I got a bunch.
Thanks, Garrett.
Walking Dead for 6 to Garrett. This issue of Walking Dead is number 131. And there is Carl learning how to be a blacksmith on the cover from that dude. It is $6 on that. Do you need just like one issue or you need multiple issues on Crisis, James? We're not going to have the one that's Superboy Prime in it, if he's in one of those. Right now on Crisis, I have issue, let's see, 3, 4, 10, and 11. 3, 4, 10, and 11 are the Crisis issues that I have. Have about everything above 97 now. Nice.
Okay, well, I guess it didn't do much good to pull those.
Garrett gets that one for 6. This Walking Dead for 6 is issue 134, From Whispers to Screams. And there is Jesus standing there in front of what he thought was a walker, and it's bleeding, holding its shoulder after he stabbed it. He's realizing that this is a living person, and he's freaking the hell out. It is Walking Dead 134, $6. No, I don't have either of those, James. We've already sold those. What you're saying is you need key issues of things. You're not looking for the title. You're looking for key issues of stuff. We sold a lot of key issues over the last week or two. I would love to sell those too if we still had them. Yeah, we sold those actually just a few days ago. Both of those guys. The death of, actually, that Supergirl we sold last night. This is Lobo Judge Dredd. Lobo Judge Dredd. Psycho Bikers versus Mutants from Hell. Alan Grant, John Wagner, Val Zemeckis, and John Dale on this. And there they both are on their bikes just gunning people down in the wasteland. $5 for Lobo Judge Dredd one-shot. Pull down the flash. We're going to put out Lobo Judge Dredd.
Guys, I'm going to have to get out of here.
Just have bad luck. Nah, not bad luck. It's bad timing. Bad timing.
I have to go all the way down to the dock where I work tonight. Jason, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. See you next week, maybe.
Yeah.
Everybody tell Jim bye. He's leaving. He's got to go. He's running his mouth. Tell him to get the hell out of here. Hopefully when you come back next week, we won't even be here. We'll be over there.
Yeah. Now, you guys buy a lot of stuff from Jason tonight. When I come back Saturday, I don't want to hear any stories that you didn't buy stuff.
You heard your dad, guys. Do what he says. Try some more Spawn. We haven't had any Spawn out in a while. Let's try one of these. This is Spawn, issue number 37 for $5. Spawn 37 for $5. Near mint, never read condition. Pull down the X-Force for 6. Put that out for 5. He is, man. He's always just mellowed out. Except when he's not. You don't want to be around when he's not. Yeah, and you probably won't. You probably never need to. Spent a lot of years around old Mr. Jim. This is Silver Surfer issue number 8. Issue number 8. It is from 1987. The Silver Surfer has apparently turned his board into a bird, and he's fighting a dragon with the head of an octopus. Silver Surfer issue 8. It's going to be $2. $2 for Silver Surfer issue number 8. Nope. Jabberwocky. We actually sold the entire miniseries just about a week ago. We don't have any right now. This is Darth Vader, issue number 7. Issue number 7 of Darth Vader. First print. Near mint, never read condition. Marvel Star Wars Darth Vader number 7 for $5. $5 for that. I'm going to pull down the Walking Dead for 6. But Darth Vader for 5. This is a variant cover to Uncanny Avengers issue number 1. Uncanny Avengers issue number 1 variant cover. That is $4 for this. $4 for this issue. Put on this Amazing Spider-Man for $8. We'll put Uncanny Avengers out there for $4. This is Harley Quinn, issue number 4 from Rebirth. This is the Bill Sienkiewicz painted cover featuring Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn together. Harley Quinn number 4. That is near mint. That is $4. I'm going to pull down the Hellboy for $15. And we'll put out Harley Quinn for $4. Ryan got that Harley Quinn for 4. Thank you, Ryan. This is The Strain, issue number 11. The Strain number 11 by Guillermo del Toro and Chuck Hogan. It is $2. $2 for The Strain, issue 11. This is 30 Days of Night. 30 Days of Night, of course, the story of, well, it's the world in which vampires, some of them decided to go vacationing in Alaska because they found out that there were 30 days of straight nightfall, and they go up there and just murder a town for about a month. Then the story continued with the people who survived up there coming down and hunting those vampires down. This is one of those issues. This is 30 Days of Night, Eben and Stella. It's issue number 4. It is also $2. $2 for 30 Days of Night. I'm going to take down the Silver Surfer for 2. We're going to put up 30 Days of Night also for $2. So again, let me know what you guys are looking for in the feed. I'll do my best to find it and get it up here on the feed for you. Assuming we have it. We do have a lot. We do have a lot. Justin gets that 30 Days of Night for 2. Thank you, Justin. This is 30 Days of Night, Eben and Stella, issue number 2. That is also $2. Gabriel, this is on a set of lantern rings from DC Comics. That's $16. Justin gets that 30 Days of Night for 2. This is 30 Days of Night, Bloodsuckers Tales, issue number 2 for $2. This series, miniseries, was just kind of random tales of different vampires from that, version of the world. Yeah, that metal poster, man, it's cool. It is very cool. This is X-Men issue number 3. Days of Night 2 for Justin. X-Men issue number 3 by Jim Lee. That is $2. $2 for that. This is 30 Days of Night Bloodsucker Tales issue number 3. Cool Ben Templesmith cover there, who did the original 30 Days of Night artwork. It is $2. $2 for that issue of 30 Days of Night. I'm going to pull down the Uncanny Avengers for $4. This is Miles Morales, Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man issue number 4. That is going to be $2. $2 for that issue. I'm going to take down the Spawn for $5. And this is Ghost Rider issue number 5. Ghost Rider number 5. That is $2. Near mint, never read condition. I'm going to pull down the Spider-Man for $8. Justin, is that 30 days for 2? Nope. It's X-Men. Here? Yeah. All right. There we go. I guess Justin. Thank you, Justin. This is 30 Days of Night Bloodsucker Tales issue number 4 for $2. $2 for that. Justin, get that 30 Days of Night for 2. It's going to make you a bundle, Justin. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I've got 6 more. 30 Days of Night random issues. It's a big old stack. It's $2 a piece. It's going to save you some time and trying not to get dropped from the feed. $12 for that. Strain for 2. To Yinka. Thank you, Yinka. Spider-Man for 2 to Yinka. Thank you, Yinka. This is X-Men for 2 to Yinka. This is the Strain, issue number 9. The original Strain number 9 for $2.
Ghost Rider for 2 to Yinka.
Yinka gets that Ghost Rider. Thank you.
Justin says I might have some of them.
You might, but for $12, is it worth it?
Strain for 2 to Yinka.
Strain for 2 to Yinka. Thank you, Yinka. This is Spider-Man issue number 5 for $2. Miles Morales Spider-Man. This is the Strain issue number 6 for $2.
Jason Wright for 12 to Justin.
There we go. Thank you, Justin. This is Annihilation Heralds of Galactus.
Spider-Man for 2 to Yinka.
Issue number 1 for $2. Spider-Man for 2 to Yinka. This is Grimm Fairy Tales, issue number 57 for $2.
Strain for 2 to Yinka.
Yinka gets that Strain for 2. This is the Sensational Spider-Man number 1. It is a flashback issue. Sensational Spider-Man. Grimm for 2 to Yinka. Sensational Spider-Man, that is $2. This is X-Men Noir, The Mark of Cain, issue number 1 for $2. This is Grimm Fairy Tales, issue number 59 for $2. Yinka gets that Grimm for 2. Thank you, Yinka. This is Grimm Fairy Tale, issue number 68 for $2. Noir for 2 to Yinka. Thank you. What's up, Ryan? How's it going, man? This is X-Men Noir, issue number 2 for $2. Trying to generate some money. GFT for 2 to Yinka. There we go. Because we've been talking a lot and it's fun, but I have to sell so much stuff to make it worth having the feed on. So we got 3 people working it, so I gotta make sure that we're all working enough to them to pay our payroll. So. All right. There we go. Yinka got that X-Men for 2. So we're just kind of blasting through some books here, trying to make some cash. Huh?
Like how we gathered the trash in the back and you guys took it out last night. I only took out one bag last night.
You weren't here last night, so you didn't do it at all.
I'm not
I dare you taking it out. It's totally up to Andrew because he'd be the one taking the trash out.
I know I scared the crap out of you earlier.
Just if you would, make sure none of those bags are leaking before they sit back there. Yeah. Have any more X-Men Noirs? There are 2 of them. You want them? $4. You can get X-Men for $4. And they're yours. We do sell short boxes all the time. We just individually, comic by comic. We've had a few of you guys buy a full short box at the end of the night. The problem is shipping one. It's tough to say we're going to sell a short box because of the shipping. If I sell them to you bit by bit and it makes a short box, then we can argue it. Guardians of the Galaxy number 32. Charlie 27 fights for his life against a Badoon Captain Universe. That is $2, that Guardians of the Galaxy. It just kind of hits me sometimes. This is Lobo Annual number 1, Bloodlines Outbreak. That is $2. This is Justice League Dark issue number 12 for $2. We pulled in the Lobo Judge Dredd for $5. We're going to put out Superboy issue number 0 for $2. And I'm going to pull down Star Wars Darth Vader for $5. And we are going to put up G.I. Joe Cobra World Order issue number 221 for $2. That's right. Everything up here right now is $2. The fact that this stuff is still sitting here, blowing my mind. Well, I appreciate you sharing the feed, Ryan. We're going to talk about this for the guys who haven't been on the feed, perhaps. This is the Batman, the Animated Series, Mr. Freeze Pop Vinyls, number 190 from the Animated Series figures. It is an exclusive for the DC Legion of Collectors. It is $32. The only way to get Mr. Freeze. $32 for this Mr. Freeze. He's currently selling for as high as $50 on various sites that shall be named and unnamed. Man, I cannot believe that Fantastic Four has just sat there Yeah. It's crazy. This is the DC Universe Rebirth Suicide Squad issue number 1. It is a 9.6 CGC from October of 2016. It's a Dynamic Forces exclusive. This is the certificate in there with it. It is in the plastic baggie with the Dynamic Forces hologram sticker as well. It is $145. Put that right there in the close-up window. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. We got to get some sales going. I got 2 hours. All the $2 books? That is awesome, Yika. Thank you. Clearing the board. Clearing the board. There we go. Sweet. I don't know. It's 9 o'clock. All right, let's put some stuff out. This is X-Men issue number 10. Because you demanded it, The Return of Longshot. That's a Jim Lee cover on that issue. We're going to put it out for $2. $2 for X-Men number 10. X-Men number 10 for 2. This is Fables, The Wolf Among Us. This is the final issue, number 16, from that series based on Telltale Games and DC and Vertigo. It's $2 for Fables, The Wolf Among Us, issue number 16. This is Fear Itself, Sin's Past. One shot from Marvel Comics. That is $2. All about Sin, who is the daughter of the Red Skull. Oh, not me. I don't read books. But if that fear caused you to buy them, then I will accept it. Nothing's selling. Nothing's really selling. So I'm just putting stuff out and seeing if we can, I need to generate enough sales to keep the sale on. So that's kind of my goal for now. We're just moving some stuff. We've had a lot of people buying a lot of stuff throughout the day. We had a lot of people on the new comic sale. And I spent a lot of money the last couple of days. So I get that. Everybody's sharing it. Everybody's been cool. Everybody's talking in the feed. I liked all the conversation. But I'm just trying to put stuff out to generate, you know, some money to pay for me and Tosh and Andrew to be hanging out. Well, we have bundles, Gabriel. We have bundles. They are $10 a piece or 5 of them for $45. I've got a whole short box full of those things. Those are seated and great and awesome. And I can't recommend them enough. All right, Josh, we'll see you then. This is Wonder Man issue number 12. Wonder Man issue 12. It is $2. $2 for that issue. This is Evil Ernie, issue number 3 from Chaos and Dynamite. That's also going to be $2. This comic is insane. This is a Marvel team-up issue. This is Marvel team-up. Number 137. From 1983. Marvel team-up, Aunt May and Franklin Richards versus Galactus. Not a hoax, not a what-if, not an imaginary story. Aunt May, with some golden-type powers, is flying along with Franklin Richards, and they're going to take on Galactus. That is crazy. That's going to be $2. That's insane. I know, man. I know. Jason, this is Captain Salazar. Captain Salazar from Pirates of the Caribbean. Jay got the Evil Ernie for 2. Thank you, Jay. It's Captain Salazar. He's the black and white version, all the scars on his face. It is the Chase from the Pop Vinyls. It is $32. $32 for that. Team up for 2 to Freddie. Thank you, Freddie. Yeah, the slabs. I think one guy was trying to get one earlier today, and he was at work, and it was dropping out the feed. I don't know. This is Tales of the Teen Titans. It's the end of an era. It's issue 78, Tales of the Teen Titans. Rest of the $2 to Yinka. All right. Clearing the board again. Thank you, Yinka. Yinka's working on one of those short box deals. This is what's going on. Five bundles for $45. There we go, Wally. There we go. All right, Wally. Here are your bundles. Here are your bundles. You got some heavy ones. You got some heavy ones. I think you got some good ones. What all did we talk about? What you pulled out of some of your other ones? This is Tales of the Teen Titans. It's End of an Era. It's issue 78 from June of '87, and there they are leaving Titans Tower. Really, no longer teens at this point. Everybody's kind of grown up. You got everybody going their separate ways. Beast Boy, Jericho, Wonder Girl, Cyborg, and of course Nightwing. That is $3 for that issue. This is X-Men Noir, issue number 3, Mark of Cain. That is $2. Yakov, got the 5 bundles. There we are. Yakov, you got 5 bundles. Lots of stuff here. Lots of good heavy weight. And one of these, I don't know, man. You got some good stuff. All right, we're down to about a short box worth of bundles, so we can only do a couple more of the 5 for 45 bundles. Probably like maybe 4 more of those, I think. Appreciate you guys buying those. They are well worth your money. Trust me. Very good deal on all of those. This is an issue of All New X-Men. It's number 5 of All New X-Men. Featuring Jean Grey. It is near mint, never read condition. It's only going to be $2. This is Justice League of America, issue 175. The creature is beyond our control. This boy is doomed. I don't know what's going on there, man, but I think this guy's being demon possessed, and the Justice League can't stop it. But you can find out for $2. $2 for this. Justice League of America, issue 175. I mean, comics. I hope that's what you mean. I hope you mean comics. Grim Fairy Tales number 59 for $2. All right, we got this poster in today. We sold the Dark Knight's metal poster. This is for the new Mr. Miracle series coming out from DC Comics. Of course, one of the new gods here, Mr. Miracle, is going to be written by Tom King, who does Rebirth Batman. Pretty cool poster. Mr. Miracle. This one has been folded. That's how they sent them to us. This is a retailer exclusive poster. We put it in a bag and board. This Mr. Miracle poster is $8. Somebody would like to claim it. You're more than what? You know what? It's $6. $6 for the Mr. Miracle poster. Grim for 2 to Jay. What? What is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just got this in today, Jay. It's pretty cool. I'll show it to you. We had 2 of these earlier. I think this might be our last one. I think we have one out there still or not. This is the Mad Love box set. There's Harley and Joker. That's the regular Joker that came out before. That's an exclusive body on that Harley of her in her nightgown. As you can see on the figure stand back there, that is the turnaround of her in the nightgown that they used for the animation for the Mad Love show, along with the Jokers. They've got the heart behind them. I think it sits behind them, or it may be a base. Then also it has the Mad Love graphic novel behind them. It's a pretty good chunky box here. Of course, on the back of the box, you got the Harley Quinn. It's all here together. That is $49 for the Mad Love set. That was just released today. All right. Thank you, Jay. Mad Love for $49. Oh, Yakov, it was the Dark Knight's Metal, the big event coming out. It was the painted version of all of the Dark Universe versions of the Justice League. It's pretty freaking awesome. Ryan picked it up, actually. Ryan bought that one. No problem. Thank you, Jay. This is another thing we got in today for you guys. I know we got a few Punisher fans on the feed, or fans of Amigo stuff in general. This is the Mego Punisher. This one comes in its own little box, just like the Mego figures of old. He's got the hands that are like that. He's in the classic white and black costume. He's got the slick back hair. On the side, it does have the shot of him from Amazing Spider-Man where he first appeared. However, this also comes in more updated versions of stuff. So you got regular street clothes stuff for Frank Castle. You got all kinds of weapons here. You got fist hands. You got hands with trigger fingers popped out. You got pistols, all kinds of stuff. You got the full flak jacket, trench coat, all that, plus 2 different heads, a regular head and a head with like the broken nose bandage and some of his hair's out of place. It is $96 for this Punisher set. This is number 633 of 1,500. Pretty awesome, classic styled Mego Punisher. We've had the Deadpool, which we might still have in stock, actually. Yeah, I think we do. We have the Deadpool one in stock. Joey gets the three $2 books. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you, Joey. Yeah, pretty cool Punisher. We got the Deadpool still that has like the red and the gray X-Force costume. And I think we've had Punisher in the past as well. This is the Punisher, or Wolverine. This is Punisher. He came out today. I might have one more in the store. I don't know if we sold it out or not. Andrew's going to go check right now to see if we have one. I don't know if we'll be getting more. A lot of times with animated series figures, it's tough getting them back in stock once they've been ordered. Mostly because that's a pretty cheap box set. $50 and you get 2 figures in the book. That's actually cheaper than a lot of the 2-packs. Like the 2-pack for Batman Beyond of the animated figures was like $60. So, I don't know. Oh, we do. We got one more. We got one more of the Mad Love set. It's $49. Somebody wants to claim it. Now is definitely the time to do it because it's a really good deal. It's kind of like those mask sets. Like it's just a good, solid deal for the graphic novel and the figures. I'm gonna put a price tag on it, stick it up here on the wall behind me, so you guys can contemplate on it further. There we go. But that is it. We got 2 is all we got. So I was actually surprised that one didn't sell earlier today. All right, let's see. What can we put out? This is Batman Riddler, Book 1, Book 2, and Book 3 of 3. All 3 of these Batman Riddler books. These have a little spine on them. They're original graphic novels. Only for this. Weren't printed in comic form otherwise. You get all 3 of these in a set. For $12. $12 for all 3 of the Batman Riddler books. This is Star Wars Crimson Empire from Dark Horse Comics. This tells about basically the Emperor's elite royal guard. And why they're so badass, besides just walking around with sticks. This is the fighting version of those guys. Crimson Empire, which became a huge part of everything, basically. Supposed to be $18. I feel like that's pretty high. We got this in. It's basically in those boxes I found. Like it didn't like we're like Riddler for 12 to Jay. Thank you, Jay. It ain't like we got a lot in these things. I'm gonna put that for $7. $7 for the Crimson Empire graphic novel. Contains the entire friggin' thing. This is Green Lantern, Baptism of Fire. Baptism of Fire. This contains a lot of, I think, kind of early Kyle Rayner stories. Brian got the Empire for 7. Thank you, Brian. Contains a lot of his early stuff. Appearances with the Flash and Green Lantern, or not Green Lantern, but Batman, all the other Justice League. Basically, him learning how to be a hero. It's an older graphic novel, which at the time was $13, which now would be like a $18 one, but whatever. We're gonna put it out for $5. $5 for the Green Lantern Baptism of Fire graphic novel. This is a cool one. Superman, Panic in the Sky. Deathstroke. Almost all the big heroes are on here, including, of course, Superman. I think they're taking on Brainiac in this. Yep, looks like. It's pretty cool. Hey, who knows what is in those bundles? It's a mystery. This graphic novel, Superman, Panic in the Sky, is also $5. Huh? Bundle for 10 to Tosh. So you're tempted now?
I'll even give cash right now if I can open it right now.
Tosh just bought a bundle for $10. That is pretty cool. Yeah. This is Star Wars Empire 2. Empire 2 is the second part of Crimson Empire. It is $7. She did open it. She seems pretty pleased with her pulls. She got some good stuff. How many comics did you get all together? She got 5 comics all together, which that means it's $2 a comic. And the Pathfinder ones, I have a map inside of them, I think. Yeah, they have something for encounters. I think all of them have something inside of them. Yeah. Yep. Brian got that Empire for 7. Yep, she got a mix of a few different publishers. Got some stuff. Pretty cool. This is Star Wars Dark Empire 2 for $7. You can see for yourself. Buy some more. Buy a ton. We'll send them to your house. And you open them up. This is Stephen King's The Dark Tower, The Battle of Jericho Hill, issue 5 of 5. That is going to be $3. $3 for that. And this is Grimm Fairy Tales, issue number 60. Issue 60, that's just $2. Yep, all you gotta do is put Dark Tower for 3, and you can get it. Probably a lot of bundles. Probably a lot, Wiley. I'd say probably you buy them 5 at a time, mostly. Man, over since we've started these things, I have no idea. I'll say you're probably close to 100. Dark Tower for 3 to Jody, Grim, Joey. Yeah, Joey got it. We do have a Jody on here, so I guess it's good that I corrected myself. Joey got that for 3. Jay got that Grim for 2. Thank you, Jay. It might be over 100, man. You've been buying them. We've been doing these sales for, 7 months, and you've been buying them from the beginning. Grim Fairy Tale, 61 for $2. The bundles are a thing we implemented pretty early on. And I mean, man, when we were first doing them, God, it was ravenous. Ravenous trying to keep up with those things. People were just buying and buying and buying and buying and buying, which is pretty awesome. Almost every day, yeah. Grim for 2 goes to Jay. Thank you, Jay. This is from the New 52. This is 0 Year Batman. Batman issue 24. That is $6. $6 for that issue of Batman. Batman for 6 to Joey. Thank you, Joey. All right. Joey, are you new to the sale? I don't recognize your name, is what I'm saying. I just want to let you know, for people who are new on their first day, we do have a cap of $60. So keep track of what you're buying. Once you get about $60, you have to stop for the night unless you call the store at 606-877-1450 and pay over the phone with credit card. Then you can keep buying all you want tonight. Otherwise, once you hit the 60, you're still welcome to hang out on the sale, do whatever. And then tomorrow we'll invoice you, or you can call the store and pay tomorrow. And then once you pay your first invoice, then you're good to buy as much as you want whenever, because everybody pays each day anyway, so not like you can rack up too big of a deal. But for a new person, that's what I'm saying. $60 is the cap. So, but you might have been on here before. I honestly can't remember. This is an issue of What If. This is what if Shard had lived instead of Bishop. Back off, X-Men. There's a new exterminator in town. That is $3 for that issue of What If. I think it's just stuff Jay likes. Dude, if it's IDW, man, they do good stuff. They do G.I. Joe. They do Transformers. They do Ninja Turtles. They do October Faction. Man, a lot of stuff. Second time. Yeah. What if for 3 to Jennifer? You've bought stuff from us in the past, Joey? If you bought stuff, then you're good. Buy whatever you want all night. I'm just letting you know if you were new, the $60 cap. If you've bought stuff, hey, have at it. This is the Grimm Fairy Tales Valentine's Day Special from 2013. That is $5. We're into the kind of the one-shots now. They're a little bit more. They're not the single issues. I can't mark them as low. This is a pretty good find. This is a little bit pricier book. But this is something that I actually forgot was in this box until just then. I found it back when Marcus was on the sale earlier today. I was looking around for comics the whole time, and I found this, and I was like, holy cow. This is the New Avengers #1. This is the first ever issue of New Avengers. They've launched New Avengers a million times now. People don't even think about it being like a secondary or newer Avengers title, but it is. This was the first one ever. This was the team. Huh? Grim for 5. There we go. I don't remember you selling me many Grim for only $2. Yeah. Yeah, the $2 Grim, well, when I was hunting through the vault stuff, I found a box. And it's got quite a bit of Grim in it. Man, I don't even know. I feel like a lot of it is stuff that you've bought in the past. But a lot of these one-shots, I found some weird ones. Like there's a Little Mermaid one-shot, but it's like super creepy and dark from Grimm. It's going to come up. I got a few different things. This is the New Avengers #1. That's the team of Spider-Man, Iron Man, Wolverine, Cap, Spider-Woman, Ronan, and Luke Cage. And Ronan didn't even look like a ninja in this. Like, it was a lot weirder. He looked kind of like Johan from BPRD. This is New Avengers issue #1. First print, near mint, never read. And it is $12. This is Grimm Fairy Tales, the short story collection. It's $5. It's like a thicker, it's got a spine. It's not really a graphic novel, but I think it's like one of those OGNs where it's just that's only been collected as that one shot. It's just oversized, I guess. Grimm for 5 to Jay. Thank you, Jay. This one I'll do for 2. This is Grimm Fairy Tales Bloodbath Collected Edition for $2. I think it only collects a couple issues, so I can probably do that one for that. Grimm for 2 to Jay. This is one of my favorite Hellboy stories. This is Hellboy, House of the Living Dead. Let me read the synopsis on the back of this to you. I feel like you're going to want to buy it. It is a hardcover. It's collected just in this. Very cool. Mexico, 1952. Haunted by the death of a friend, Hellboy, the world's greatest occult detective, has become a drunken luchador for hire. But now, to save the life of an innocent young girl, he must put his own problems behind him and battle an evil hunchback, the Frankenstein monster, a werewolf, and vampire women in a madman's house of horrors. Eisner-winning duo Mike Mignola and Richard Corbin reunite for this original graphic novel full of old-school monster action. Richard Corbin does the artwork, Mike Mignola writes it, and he's a Mexican luchador battling everything. It is everything perfect in the world in this one book. It is Hellboy, House of the Living Dead. It is $15. What's up, Josh? How's it going, man? Well, it's not the Disney Little Mermaid, Justin. I'm sure you know, though. You know. You listen to me. You know what's up. Let me see if I can find it. This is Grimm Fairy Tales, The Little Mermaid, and that is Ursula on the front. Of course, her legs are just big, huge things, and she's got, I don't know, all kinds of sea stuff. I don't know. It's $5. Grimm Fairy Tales, The Little Mermaid, one shot. No, it was just some Miles Morales issues I had out for like $2. I think they were telling you because there were some Spider-Man for $2. I think. Take down the Green Lantern and put out the Little Mermaid for $5. We would probably do, Jennifer. It would actually be 2 trades. There would probably be, I would think. Well, no, I guess it would be 1 through 7, probably. I will check to see. I will check to see, Ryan. Or, Jennifer. No. We have both. We have both of the slabs. They're both still here. Somebody claimed one earlier today, but they did not call in and pay for it. So we still have both of them currently available. Gotcha. Deadpool 1 and 2. The third part of it is the one that has Sabretooth. I would say there's a chance that the 1 and 2. I don't know what series it is. It's one of the last ones though. I don't know. Let me look, Josh. Do you have the Ku Klux Klan issue, Josh? And the issue with Jesse with the dog? It's 45 and 46. I don't know if you have those or not. Grim for 5 to Joey. Joey. Grim for 5. Thank you, Joey. Justin's got no volume. What is going on, man? I know what we're talking about. Yeah. I don't know. It was somebody I hadn't really seen on the cell before, so it was just one of those first timer. It happens. It's no big deal. This is Grim Fairy Tales Halloween Special, #1 for $5. Oh, $10, Josh. Josh, you put Preacher for 10. You got him. Thank you, Josh. Josh got both those issues of Preacher. Yeah, we sold it. You got it, Josh. I might have some more of that mermaid. Let me look and check real quick. I'll see what we got. I'm gonna take this microphone down here with me so I can talk to you guys while I'm looking. That way, it's not just completely silent for you, even though you can't see me. It's like I'm invisible right now. Maybe I am. Who friggin' knows? It's a mystery to me and to the world. Flip through these books. Lots of Grim Fairy Tales. There's Beauty and the Beast. Pinocchio. I'm going to pull that one out. It looks pretty cool. What is it? I had some in the teens the other day. I think we sold those. But I know I had like 15, 16, 17, something like that. I will keep looking for more Preacher, though, now that you're after it, and I'll see if I can find more to sell you. All right. I've got one more Grim Fairy Tales Little Mermaid. If somebody puts, I don't know, Grim for 5 in the feed, they can have it. Unless there's already one out there. There's already a Halloween special there. You got to put Mermaid for 5. Mermaid for 5, and you can get this Mermaid for 5. I'm going to give it to Justin because I said put Grim for 5. That's on me. That's on me. I didn't remember I had another one out here. All right, Justin, you got the mermaid. It's fine. This is Dark Horse Comics Star Wars. This is Star Wars Droids issue number 1 for $7. Issue number 1 for $7. Very cool cover on that. Yeah. Droids number 1, man. This is old. Well, not old, but early 90s. Early 90s. I'm going to pull down the Tales of the Teen Titans for 3. We're going to put up Droids number 1 for 7. It's your first Grimm book. Well, you guys are probably going to get hooked on them because they're pretty horrific, and they got hot ladies in them, and it's fairy tales. It's pretty awesome. So you guys will like them. And whenever you do, we got lots of them to sell you. This is Batman Gotham Knights, issue number 1 from March of 2000. It's got a cool like black and white cover with Batman, but the Gotham sign there is lit up in neon orange. In this issue, Batman Black and White, Warren Ellis and Jim Lee. $6. $6 for Batman Gotham Knights, issue number 1 from March of 2000. Pull down the Star Wars Dark Empire 2 for 7. We're going to put Batman up there for 6. All right, you guys watch a lot of TV shows. I feel like we talk about a lot of TV on here. You guys keep track of things or binge watch stuff that I don't have a time to a lot of times. We've talked about things. I'm trying to remember what it was I was thinking about watching. Besides Black Sails. I mean to watch Black Sails. I just haven't had a chance yet. There's something else that I was wanting to start, and I can't think of it. Well, crap. It's one of those deals. I was going to talk to you guys about something, and it's gone. It's gone to the wind. So tell me, if you were going to recommend a TV show to me, it doesn't have to be your favorite, something you think I would like, recommend a TV show to me, something you can watch on Hulu or Netflix, all of it. I don't want like, oh, you can watch part of a season. I don't want that. Tell me something that you can watch a whole show of. Recommend it to me. Sell me on it. Game of Thrones. I am a Game of Thrones watcher. Got a couple votes for Vikings. I've watched an episode of Vikings. I did like it. I just didn't stay caught up on it. I've watched a lot of those. Yeah, everything. Anything remotely Adult Swim, I pretty much blasted into my eye holes. Yeah. Yeah, man, I've been buying Preacher on my Apple TV. I've been buying the episodes. They're actually worth $3 a piece, man. Golden Girls. I've seen all those, Brian. Believe it or not, I saw them when they were new. All right, Frontier. Yeah, okay. Frontier seems cool. What else? The Expanse. What's The Expanse, Jay? Is The Expanse the one where they're in a spaceship or a ship and like they're traveling, so they're like basically living out their lives there while everybody else is in cryogenic? I'm probably wrong on that completely, right? That's not The Expanse at all. I don't know. I saw a lot of commercials for stuff lately. Deadwood, brother, I've watched that multiple times. I love Deadwood. Westworld's great. I've watched all of that. I loved it, man. That season ender, that may be the best season finale I've ever seen in my life on any show. With Bob and David? Sci-fi Game of Thrones. Mars versus Earth versus an asteroid belt. My money's on the asteroid belt. That's cool, though. So it's like colonies basically going at it. That's cool. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what ended horribly. It didn't end. Carnival. Have you guys watched Carnival on HBO? Holy crap. It's 2 seasons of insanity. And then it ends for a 3rd season. No 3rd season. It is nuts. 1920s, like Dust Bowl, carnivals, freaks, good versus evil. Holy cow. It is great. Twin Peaks, The Return, I've been wanting to watch. I did watch the original Twin Peaks. I do love that. I haven't got to watch The Return yet. I think I'll wait till it's all out and then just watch it all at one time. That way I'm not forgetting stuff week to week because, man, there's a lot of visual stuff in there. That's true, man. And I like Rogue One. Blood Drive. I have no idea what Blood Drive is. Humans and turn them into weapons. Oh. Even though they can't control it. Into the Badlands, I've not watched yet. I think it would be cool. I like kung fu stuff a lot. I like the deal where there's no firearms. I think that's pretty cool. And I'm a big fan of Mad Max, so anything in any type of post-apocalypse, I'm usually down for. The Return. I don't know if I know what The Return is. Return. I don't know. There's lots of shows. Louie. Louie is awesome. I've seen all those. I've watched a lot of that too. Being Human. I watched a few of those. I didn't watch a lot of it, but I did watch some of it. Who won the 9:30 giveaway? That's a good question. We haven't done it. So, no one yet. We're going to get a name and do it. We got a name? There we go. They were prepared. They were prepared. All right, this go around. What are we going to give away? What are we going to give away? Let me see. This is Batman Contagion. This is the Batman Contagion graphic novel. Plague in the streets. Gotham's wealthiest citizens locked in a luxury ghetto, willing to pay any price for a cure. A city in the throes of chaos. A band of heroes desperate for hope. Batman Contagion. There we go. Can he defeat a deadly virus? You can find out in this. It's going to be free. And it is going to Jennifer Matchett. I know one of those is correct, and I can't remember which one. I never will. But Jennifer, you got this for free. Everybody congratulate Jennifer on the feed. Hatchet, that's right. Hatchet, match it. That's right. That's right. I remember. I watched the first season of that deal on WGN. What's it called? With the people live in the woods. They ride the 4-wheelers into town and steal crap, and they're like, like psycho hillbillies. They live in the commune out in the woods in like Virginia or Western Kentucky, or no, it's Eastern Kentucky. Yeah, it's Eastern Kentucky. No, Outsiders. I think it's the Outsiders. It's on WGN. The second season's out. It's got Opie from Sons of Anarchy in it, and yeah, Outsiders. There you go. They all know. I watched the first season and I liked it. I haven't watched any of the second season yet. I know it's all out. It's all on Hulu. The only thing I didn't like was like they keep trying to stick like magic stuff in there, if that makes sense. And I'm like, it doesn't. It doesn't need voodoo magic. Like, it's fine. Just let them be just dirty hillbillies doing stuff. Like, they don't need magic. They don't need voodoo. Like, it's fine. But I don't know. That's the only thing that kept me from like being super psyched for season 2 was that that aspect. Plus, the main guy, like I'm obviously going to be the hero of the show. I don't like him at all. I don't like his face. I don't like his attitude. I don't like anything about him. So I just root for all the other guys. Oh, Castlevania's nuts. You need to watch it. It doesn't take long. It's like an hour and you watch the whole thing. But holy cow, it is fantastic, man. It is super graphic. Super graphic. Everything getting ripped apart. Demons, people, doesn't matter, man. They're just ripping stuff apart, dropping F-bombs. It's crazy. Outsiders. Outsiders, Wally. Season 2 wasn't his friend. Good. Because I don't like him at all, man. I don't like him at all. Good, man. He was getting my nerves. He's getting my nerves. His voice, too. I don't know. Everything about him. Everything about him. I just want him to die every episode. Even though he's the hero. Sort of. He's the one who left and went to school or whatever the fuck he did. I don't know. This is X-Men, The Mark of Cain, issue number 4. Issue number 4. This is going to be $2. $2 for that. X-Men, The Mark of Cain, issue number 4 for $2. Pull down the Grim Fairy Tales for $5. We're going to put up X-Men, Mark of Cain for $2. $2. Yeah, man, I do too. I saw that trailer from Comic-Con for the new season. It looks really intense. Like, I missed a whole season of it. I need to catch up because, man, yeah, it looks good. It looks like Bruce he's working his way to becoming Batman. The Killing Joke, the cartoon, it's okay. I mean, I don't want to be too negative about it. I mean, they did a good job of the parts that are the Killing Joke. The first 30 minutes is add-on that they made up. Some stuff with Batgirl and Batman. I didn't really dig that, the stuff they did with them. But after that, once they actually get into the Killing Joke, it's perfect because the story's really good. I still don't like the ending to the Killing Joke. It's just not, I feel like it could add a better ending. But the animation, man, is great. It's great. It's definitely rated R. X-Men for 2 to Yinka. Thank you, Yinka. This is New 52 Batman, issue 29. It's from Zero Year. And there's the Riddler's question mark, and it's just a pile of skeletons with Batman hidden amongst them. It's $6 for Batman issue 29. I haven't seen, that's one of the few I haven't watched yet. I haven't seen that one yet. That one and, what is it, Assault on Arkham with Suicide Squad? I want to see that one, but I haven't got to watch that one yet either. DC kills it in the animation department, man. They put Marvel to shame with their stuff. Yeah, they announced. I guess it was like a secret tease or something that Gotham by Gaslight I think is going to be one of their next ones or the next one. Animated DC stuff with the Mike Mignola with Jack the Ripper and all that. It should be really cool. Yeah, at the shop we've been putting DVDs in because we're just running on like an Xbox. So it's kind of whatever we have available, kind of to put up. I wish Batman Forever today. I got to see Jim Carrey's Riddler, which I mean it's good. It holds up. I still think he'd be a better Joker than the Riddler at the time, but it works. It was funny that his boss in it is the guy that plays J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man movies, and he's like the exact same mustache, everything. And Riddler kills him. Little stuff like that, I forget, like the actors that play what. We have any Evil Ernie fans on the feed? I got a stack of Evil Ernie over here. I can start selling some. If as people thought might want it. Not too bad priced. I don't know. What do you guys have? What do you guys like to see up here amongst all of this? Let me know, and I'll put it up here on the board as much as I can. Oh, awesome, Timothy. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. We always like it. We always like it when we find out that our stuff's went good for you. Josh who? Oh, that sucks, Josh. Are you trying to claim, or is it just dropping you in general? I've seen a lot of those. I've seen a lot of those. Cowboy Bebop's one of my favorite. Period. Just God, it's so good. Soundtrack, all of it. Love the designs. Love everything about it. Did you watch the new Captain Harlock movie, Jay? I think it's on Netflix. Did you like it? Hot Toys made a figure of him from it. That's the only reason it was kind of on my radar. I was like, oh, it might be a thing. But it's like, well, if it's a Japanese movie, of course Hot Toys was going to make a figure. Mm-hmm. Well, we might not, but if we paid him more, your shipping cost would go up. So Bates Motel was pretty good, man. I saw the first season. I only saw the first season, but the first season, I liked it. It's pretty intense. And the guy that plays the mom on there, not too bad. Not too bad. She's crazy. But she's not too bad. Evangelion, man, I love that. Thundercats, yep. Robotech, Ghost in the Shell, Dirty Pair. I heard that was good. I heard Hemlock Grove was good. I haven't seen it. Has it got werewolf stuff in it? Or I'm thinking of something else. I saw that. The Don't Think Jason is seeing me as anyone else. I'm seeing that one. That's all I'm seeing from you, Jay. I don't know, Jay, Josh. Um, what? The Usagi Jimbo variant from today? Let me look. Let me look. Nope, I got it right here. This is TMNT Usagi Yojimbo one shot retail incentive cover. It's $10. Who's asking? Oh, I got it right here, Josh. It's got the fish, and there's the turtles with Usagi. It's the retailer incentive variant cover for 10. All right, awesome, Josh. I'm not seeing any of that. I'm not seeing any of it on my comments. It's coming through your phone, you said? Oh, yeah. For whatever reason, it's not on here at all on mine. Yeah, I probably need to refresh too. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna refresh my comments. Uh, I don't know why it would be dropping them out like that. But the thing is, because it's showing up on Tasha some of her stuff. So yeah, I mean it's probably my thing too. No, same ones. No. It's well, I got Josh saying I'm gonna refresh, but I don't have any of that stuff in between. Hmm? I see the yeah, the see me now. I do. I do. Oh yeah. It's I know who you're talking about. It's kind of a Russian name. I can't think of what it is, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah, Famke Jensen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lady who played Junior. Yep. That's cool. Yeah, and I think it's is it produced by Eli Roth, I think, who did Hostel and everything. I want to say he produced it. Yeah, apparently so, man. Like we got it for you, but I not here at all. I'd gladly sold it to you earlier. Here's some more variants from earlier today. I actually got a few down here. I figured I'll put those out for you guys. Maybe some of you missed the early release sale. I feel like we had a lot of people on it, though. But I'll put them up here for you. These are the Jim Lee trading card variants. Basically, they took Jim Lee's X-Men trading cards. They reprinted the cards, the artwork. They recolored them for now. They use the same line work. And they put them on the covers of various titles, whether they're X-Men related or not. This is Gwenpool, the Unbelievable Gwenpool issue 18, and that is the White Queen cover by Jim Lee. That is $5. $5 for that one. Take down the droids for $7. Oh, thank you for buying it, man. We're now into our last hour of the sale. Gwenpool for 5 to Jay. Thank you, Jay. This is Captain America, issue number 19. This one features Gambit. Gambit from the X-Men. On a card he's taking out, looks like he's taking out the Brood with his staff. It's Captain America 19, that is $5. Jay for the base. We've had a few people buying them because it's the Jim Lee covers. Like they're collecting them all because they're like the trading cards. No, nobody's asking for anything. I know. Maybe it's just that midweek lull. I don't know. No colder, Timothy. I've still not found any. I mean, I know we've got some. I just haven't found where it's at. It's in our storage stuff, and it's gonna be one of those when I open a box. If it's in there, we'll score it. But it's just like it's amongst other stuff, kind of a miscellaneous box. I just gotta find which one. Tarot variant. No, I couldn't see you asking about it. Tarot variant? Let me go see what issues we have up on the board. We only got 2 different covers. I'm not sure which one you need. Let Tosh get up here for a sec. I'll go look for those real quick. I'll see what we have.
Hey guys, poof on my head. Awesome. So how y'all doing today? What's going on? I'm okay. Wish you guys would buy stuff, but I'm okay. See, I'm allowed to kind of say these things because, like, I'm not really the host, so they can't really, you know. Control me. I'm like a shameless puppy. I can say this stuff and feel no shame. What do we got up here? Batman Gotham Knights #1. It says Goth on the cover, and dude, Batman's looking like he's about to grab someone. I don't know. It's weird. Look at his hand. He's just like so weird. I don't know. For 15, we got Hellboy, House of the Living Dead. That's pretty cool. Looks like a little zombie wolf on there too. That's awesome. Zombies. We got Superman. Oh, Panic in the Sky for $5. Those are trades. Bundles. Those bundles are awesome. I just opened a bundle. Check it. All right. So these bundles, I just burped. Excuse me. Anyway, these bundles have between like 5 and 6 books in them. You can get rare books, Bristol boards, rare firsts, and like a whole bunch of like variants and stuff are laced in there. And you know, Marcus, he usually does this thing where he puts cash in bundles. I don't know, but if they're 10 a bundle, and we do have a video how they were made, so you tell me. But if they're 10 a bundle, he obviously put some kick-ass stuff in there this time. Yeah, I could say kick-ass. He's obviously put some awesome stuff in there this time. Huh? Where's that? Oh no, which Batman for 6? There's 2, said Andrew. Here, this one. Thank you for that one, Nika. And that's awesome that you did that. I like that just for me because I rock. You know, that's cool. And yeah, which Batman? Are they both the Batmans fine? Oh, both of them are 6? Oh, never mind. The Gambit was 5. Ha. Womp womp. Alright, that's cool. Dude, that's an insane grim fairy tale. Oh my god, I might have to claim this one. That's such an insane looking grim fairy tales. Both. What? Oh, Yinka, you're like the coolest ever. I sold stuff, Jason. Yeah. I'm guessing the one on the bottom row. Oh, both. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, Yakov, pretty much. But that's awesome, because Yinka rocks. You all should be like Yinka. I'm just saying. Bought like 3 books off me. So, yeah. What else? What can I... You know what? Right here, I have Ultron Forever. Uncanny Adventures #1. It was already priced, so I can't KO that. $5. Hey man, I'm just making it known to Jason over there that it was already priced. I did nothing wrong. How about the no. No, not doing that. All right. Dollface. Yeah. Tales of the Ball Jointed Witch Hunter. First issue, second printing. Supersized. Yeah. And it has a little price tag so I can actually price it without getting yelled at again. $5. Pew! I like it when I do that. What? Don't make fun of me. Anyway, alright. Only 10? Do I think I could sell this one? Okay. Got Venom. Wait, Venom? Venom. Number 36. I am. $10. You didn't think I'd be surprised to see Venom? Well, you were wrong, Andrew. Suck it. There you go. I don't know. It seems like the world's right for once. Hey, Sean. There's the slab, Sean. Oh, yeah, Sean. Sean, there's a slab. Ah, híjole. I can't even talk in English right now. Like, oh, man. I don't know what Jason's doing. He decided to take a break since I was up here or something. Oh, there you are. Okay. Dude, I thought you left the store. Oh, my God. No, Jason did not take a nap. No. He's literally coming right now. Watch. Well, it's going to take him a minute, but he'll be here. He'll be here.
Whoa.
Oh, goodbye.
Good. Are you starting to? Are you hitting your peak there? The last. With the what on your head? Poop? Poof ball. Well, that makes more sense. Hey, people pay for what they pay for. $20. All right. No, I didn't have the tarot's gone. I thought we had more of that issue, but it looks like that wasn't the case. I know you got something that you requested, Jason. I know you did get at least one issue of tarot, but I don't know which cover you got. Sadly, we didn't have it. Also, I double-checked on the Deadpool. We didn't have those. I kind of just checked around on some graphic novels, see if there's anything I thought you guys might be into. Nothing really caught my eye. We've got lots of stuff, and sometimes it's so overwhelming when we're looking at titles that we just kind of blank out when we're looking through them. So if there's any graphic novels or anything you're wanting, if you're wanting any board games, you want any action figures, you want any stuff, feel free to let me know, and I'm sure something will jog my memory, and we'll go grab it up. But yeah, nothing really blew me away on this one. What's that slab? Sean, I thought you were going to get that slab. I thought you were pretty much promised to it. Like a mail-order bride. You're getting that slab. Come hell or high water. I guess. I really can't do anything about it. It's 140. I can't mark it down. So it's $145. Came out today. We got those in today from Diamond. It's pretty freaking great though. I mean, I'm just saying. Everything, Gabriel. Everything is on the shelf behind me. He needs to feel the slab. I'm gonna come show the slab up to the camera. He can feel it through his phone or his screen, whatever he's watching on. If he's in the bathtub, it may get a little erotic. But I'm going to show you this up close. This is a 9.6 Suicide Squad issue number 1. It is a Dynamic Forces exclusive edition. CGC slabbed. Here it is, issue number 1. 9.6. Only a couple points away from as minty as you can possibly get, because let's face it, nobody's getting a 10 or a 9.9. That is Harley and the Joker. There he is. He's dialing up his time bomb, and there she's hanging out with her hammer there. Very cool stuff. Terry Dodson cover on that. Completely exclusive cover. Then on the back, you have the certificate of authenticity for this slab specifically. Also, it is in the bag with the hologram sticker. However, if you take it out of the bag to display it or have it around, don't worry, because the very back of the comic is all a solid black back with the Dynamic Forces logo on the back of the comic. So you can put the bag and the certificate away and take the slab out, and it's still going to show that it's a Dynamic Forces exclusive book. Slab 9.6. Brand new today. from Diamond for $145. That's true. That's true. I guess we sold the scratch and sniff one, right? Or we might have it here. I can't remember. We sold a lot of them, man. The Harley. Yeah, it's not over here. It's not over here anymore. So I think it's gone. I think we saw you sold it yesterday. I don't know. We sold a lot of. We sell a lot of everything, huh? Oh, maybe. Hang on. I signed some over here. What are these? That's Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't know. It may still be around, or we may have sold it. This is issue 36 of Venom, Josh. Issue 36 of Venom. Oh, man, we're only about 10 minutes away from our next giveaway, so be sure to like and share the feed out everywhere you can. Every public share you do is another chance to win. What? Variant of... No, it's in the variant. This is just issue 36. That's, Oh, because it's priced for $10. Oh. I don't know who priced it for $10. $10 book. I don't know who did that. Here you go. It's $4. This is Venom issue 36 for $4. There we go. She said the price already on there. And so it was just, it may have just fallen onto the book or someone priced it. I don't know. It's $4 now. Big discount. Grab it up. There we go. Yinka got that one for $4. Tosh had that out for $10. I'm aware. I'm aware. No Dark Crystal, Timothy. Sorry, man. Oh, Josh. Any hack and slash? Actually, no, Timothy. I think you were on here. We sold a bunch of hack and slash. That's all we had. Lobo 23, that is $3. It's the Stargaze Rally's first heat. Here he is racing a bunch of other weirdos on motorcycles. $3 for that issue of Lobo. see. What do you guys want to buy? Let me know in the feed. It's the only way this is going to work because I got no clue at this point what to put out. Trying to decide. Here we go. This is Elektra issue 21. This is the Marvel Knights version of Elektra. Mature, violent content. Everything old is new again. Part 4 of 5. That's a Greg Horn cover. There's Elektra. Sports bra, panties, taking on some muggers. It happens. $3. This issue of Elektra. I pulled in the Superman graphic novel for $5. Put out Elektra there for $3. Yeah, Jim, well, he didn't really go home early. He just leaves when the store closes. So, about 8 o'clock, he was on his way out. He's not really scheduled to work the cell except on Saturdays. Really, I might read that one. You should, Jay. You should. And it really is actually a pretty good series, man. Really, all the Marvel Knights stuff during that time was pretty good. Little known fact, Marcus has wrestled many an oxen to the ground during his time in Alaska. He was known as an oxen wrestler. It's kind of one of those deals. He was kind of doing I guess it was a Paul Bunyan type gimmick, and he would wrestle an ox. That was the whole thing. He became pretty famous for it. Till he was gored repeatedly by an ox before he moved down to open stores and all that. He had to relax. He had to take it easy. Just hole after hole after hole, just torn to pieces. He's basically the $6 million man at this point. But and it was because of Mad Ox, and he owes all this comic shop business to the Mad Ox that attacked him during his ox wrestling days, and hence the name. It's a pretty simple story, really. This is Elektra, issue number 20. It is $3. Ask him about it. He'll tell you the whole story himself. First-hand account of his night under the Northern Lights and the horrible tragedy that befell him. Nah, kind of had a design set up. Marcus's grandson's name's Maddox. It all kind of worked out in the long run. Yeah, not nearly as good as the ox wrestling. Lecture for 3 to J. It was a different one. No duplicates. I try not to put out duplicates on the cell. And if I do, I try to let people know. They're tough to get. They are tough to get. There was something about he's having them manufactured in North Korea, and then we don't have good trade relations with them right now. if you're going to get stabbed repeatedly, why not have a beautiful background? Why also make it a dirty alley? Like why punish yourself further? Tomorrow, Rob. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be right here selling you all kinds of stuff. Monday through Saturday, we do this almost every day. Today, we also did a sale at noon, new comic sale. And sometimes during the mornings, we'll do one-person sales every once in a while, too, man. You never know. Whenever you go up to the top and like the Maddox Games and Comics page, go to the right-hand side, hit the drop-down, add us to your notifications so that way you can see all the stuff that we have on our page anytime it goes up. This is Marvel Now What? Number 1. Marvel Kids Are Played Out. Introducing Marvel Old People. This is Scotty Young. He's drawn an old Dr. Octopus taking on the Marvel children. It's just one of those funny Marvel books they used to put out back in the day. They didn't for a while. They threw one out right here. It's pretty cool. From the people who brought you the thing you liked. No, not that thing. The other thing. It's a pretty good tagline. It's $5. Thank you, Wally. We appreciate that, man. Is the Stan Lee appearance on covers worth anything? Like the variants they did with him on them? Is that what you're talking about? I would say it would depend on the book, just like any variant. But I would say those are pretty desirable. Yakov insists that they're worth money. He always will, though, because he has a massive collection. Got a lot of yeses going on here. All right, Rob. Couple out of my stand box. I'm gonna bring you a couple. Okay, cool. You got a stand box? Well, I guess you do, right? Because you've got the slabs, the stand slabs. Yakov looks excited, judging by that emoji. What? Marvel Now What for $5? Who's that? Man, I'm not getting that in my. I'll tell you, my comments tonight are garbage. I can see like 3/4 of the stuff that comes in tonight. This is Spider-Gwen issue 14. Happy Thanksgiving, turkeys. And that's Matt Murdock. There's a couple size stuck in the turkeys there. And there's Spider-Gwen behind him. This is Spider-Gwen issue 14. Obviously, Thanksgiving issue. That is $4. That issue of Spider-Gwen. All right, Yinka, you take it easy. Thanks for buying today. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. I got what Josh is saying. Andrew's going to look for the zombie short boxes and see. You got some more Walking Dead? Let me see what I got. This is The Walking Dead, issue 125. It's All Out War, chapter 11 of 12. That is $6. $6 for that issue. I'm going to pull down the doll face here for $5. I'm surprised I didn't sell. And we're going to put that out for $6. This is Hellboy in Hell, issue number 7. That is $4. $4 for that. I'm going to pull down the Uncanny Avengers. We're going to put that up for $4. All right. How much are these? Well, the problem is we got to ship it separate. All right. Hey, Garrett. This is a zombie short box. We do have this. These are $11. However, it has to ship by itself. So you're looking at about $17 for this box if you're interested. It is the top, the lid, and the size. It is the zombie short box. But it's going to be about $17 for this thing because it will have to ship by itself. If you'd like that, you can put it in there. You can just put it down as 11 if you want to claim it, but just be aware you're going to have to pay a shipping charge on it if you want to claim it. Yeah, we don't have a lot. We got the zombie ones. We've had yeah, we had the Marvel Monsters Unleashed. We had some Secret Empire. I think we're going to have some Marvel Legacy ones when it's closer to Marvel Legacy coming out. They do a lot of them, but the problem is that they're more expensive. They're basically double the price of a short box. So it's like, well, if you're going to store comics, it's like, sometimes talking people into doing that. If they have a lot of them, it costs a lot more money. There is, Josh, nothing that we have, though. But they have put Spider-Man on some. When we order them, we have to order like a case of them, and they just don't sell real great for us. Just because, like an ASM, you got to find somebody who wants a Spider-Man box, which isn't overly hard. But, if you got to sell 8 of them, yeah, Yep, Legacy's coming up. We ordered on this last order. Actually did that. That's what I've done the last 2 nights. I've been a little more tired than usual. I've been up the last couple of nights pretty late on the computer at home doing the order for the month. And lots of Legacy. What? Here you go, Andrew. Zombie Shop works for 11 to Garrett. That just sold to Garrett. All right. We got you. It's for 11 to Garrett. Thank you, Garrett. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, that's the only thing about selling weird size stuff is I hate it that we have to, we got to charge separate shipping for it. That's going to have to be in its own special flat package. That's kind of the one drawback. Got one drawback. Especially on a single item like that, I think Legacy is going to be good. I think it's going to be good. I like the fact that they're just going to quit doing events for a while. But then again, at the same time, DC metal is going to be so freaking good. It just comes down to the stories and stuff. DC metal is going to be good. But I'm looking forward to Legacy. Which Generations hits first, and then Legacy. We were talking about doing a few different things on the feed. We're talking about maybe doing a few different little special, maybe like an hour show or something like that here and there, in place of some of the sale. You know, I mean, like what you say, we go live at like 3 o'clock. From 3 to 7, like it's debatable how much traffic we have. We got a few guys who are on here all the time, which we love. It's great. But it's definitely not the traffic we get after like the 7 o'clock hour. We've thought about maybe doing trying a few little things on the cell. Or maybe a different format, like maybe not behind here, maybe up front, one of the tables. We did one talk about maybe doing an action figure sell where basically, I know a lot about toys. I will say that I know a lot about toys. Basically sit for an hour. What Lobo issue is that? 23 for $3. Nothing new, Barry, but we do have some cool stuff. The Punisher that we got here, the Mego Punisher style, where you get the 3 figures for like $96. We've got a Deadpool one just like this, and it's the 2 different red Deadpool suits and the gray and black Deadpool suit, and a head with the stuff off, all the different hands. We got that. But as far as other newer Deadpool stuff, it's not a lot right now. Nothing that's come in lately. That thing is pretty awesome. Don't reply to any of it. Yeah, we're talking about doing like a toy thing where I'll sit and just talk about toys. We'll put some toys out on the cell, and we'll have 2 or 3 at a time, and we'll just move some action figures. We've got quite a bit of stuff here on the cell. It really just depends. I like to put some stuff out that we can mark down, so that's just kind of the deal. Wanting to make sure that we can mark the stuff down, so it's worth you guys buying it on the cell. We want to give you guys some special prices, so we're going to see what we can do, what we can navigate on the different stuff we have. I know we are going to be doing some Funko Friday stuff, where on Fridays we're selling a lot of Funkos, so you're going to want to get on that because I think we're going to have some special pricing on those. Basically, anytime we're live, man, give it a check, especially for these next week or two. We're going to be trying a lot of different stuff, and it'll be worth your time, definitely. I can't. This system we have right now, we've got 2 cameras set up. It's all running through a PC. It's running through OBS software, which is the software that you can run multiple cameras to. Then you run that to a program, which then runs it to Facebook and YouTube. It's not a mobile thing right now, so I can't. However, there are a few videos on the site where we have walked through the store somewhat. We've had some commercials up and stuff. We showed a few things. But I can do that sometime. I can put the microphone jacket into the phone, walk through the store, and talk about stuff. We could definitely do that before a sale. Heck, we might do it tomorrow. So stick around for that. Tomorrow, before the sale, we may walk around the store and talk about what we've got. That way you guys can kind of get an idea of what you want to request. What was probably a box thing, be my guess. It's probably short boxes. It's short boxes. There's some stuff falling. Tosh thinks it's a ghost. It's just boxes. Andrew, you gotta set this stuff. All right, Tosh is gonna have a heart attack over here. She's gonna be getting the spirit board out. Speaking of, if you want to talk to ghosts, we sell spirit boards here on the sale. I actually made a joke about this day to Jim, but I was actually thinking it was a viable way for us to do something fun on the sale that we could also make a little scratch at, so it's worth me being live. I thought about selling spots, kind of like what we sold for the image boxes. But instead of selling spots for an image box, you're buying a spot. And once we make a certain amount of spots, make a certain amount of money, I'll get on the feed for like 10 minutes with a spirit board and talk to the devil or something. Like, and you guys could watch it. Like, that's worth like $5, right? That's worth like $5. I mean, that would be fun. That would be a fun thing to do. We're thinking outside the box. We're doing some stuff. I'll talk to ghosts. I don't care. I'll do really for money. It's really limited. It's really limited to what I'll do. But we were just thinking it'd be a fun way to do something weird. Something weird. Darren in the back doing push-ups. Oh, that may be what the noise is. That is true. He could be doing that. He locked himself out last night, which is funny. Next time he's on the feed, mention how he locked himself outside the store and had to walk all the way around last night. Yeah. Well, it was the little there's a piece that catches, edge didn't catch. So, yeah. Like he was completely out back locked. Yeah. Because he was taking forever. So I went to the hallway and started flipping the light off and on to freak him out. And I was like, surely this will make him speed up and get back up here. Nope. And I was like, well, maybe he's dead. But he was just walking around. No, Barry, you don't have to be local to have a subscription list. You can call the store tomorrow and set one up with one of our associates, and they'll get you up there. What we do is we'll ship the stuff to you. If you get enough books, we want you to buy your stuff we'd like you to buy it at least every couple weeks, but a month at the most. You buy your stuff, and then depending on how much stuff you have, either you'll have free shipping or you will just pay $5.95 like you would anytime you ship anything from one of the cells, and we'll get the stuff out to you. Easy as that. Easy as that. Josh New would pay me not to. Hey, now that's an idea. What can I get you guys to pay me not to do? Because if I could get paid and I'm literally doing nothing, that is ideal. That's the American dream in a nutshell right there. I'm doing nothing right now. We need to sell some comics. Heck yeah, Barry. Call tomorrow, man. Get it set up. Get it set up. Make you a list. Check it twice. Inform them. They'll write it down. Get you going. They'll need your usual stuff. Phone number, address, email address, all that type of stuff. Be good. $10.30 giveaway. We did do one. Didn't do one. Did do one. Didn't do one. We need to do a 10:30 giveaway. Giveaway time. The first 2 issues have already been released, Sean. The first 2 have already come out. The third one will probably be here in a couple of weeks, maybe next week. I think it's coming out every other week. So probably next week would be issue 3, I think. I don't know. The short answer is I don't know, but there are 2 issues already released. I don't think he's going to know where he is, man. I'm going to find those early ones for you. I'll have them up here tomorrow. I can't. That's a separate shipping cost. But it's kind of pricey. They're kind of pricey. Give away the Hellboy. Nah, I can't do that. Oh, the Hellboy comic? It's like $4. I could give that away. I could give away something better. I mean, if you want, I can give that away. But if you want something better, Brandon, get something better. All right. Where's This is the Flash Companion. This is from T.O. Morrow's publishing, and it's freaking great. It's full of insightful articles and stuff, all about the history of the Flash, the classic character info, all right here. This thing is free of charge, completely free for the Flash Companion. And it is going to Jay Collins. Jay, thank you, Jay. You are a winner, sir. A winner is you. Yeah, there's a lot of Deadpool. What would be the end game on that? I'm dressed as Batman. I got a mask on. I'm sweating. If it would guarantee comic sales, then that's something. But if it's just this, but I'm dressed as Batman the whole time, I don't know where the upside is on that for me. It'd have to be pretty high. Because well, we did a lot more than that like last Wednesday. Yeah. We could maybe do that. We could maybe do a day where if we made a certain amount of money, the next day I would do the sale dressed as someone. But man, it'd have to be a lot. It'd have to be a lot. We'd have to break a record. We'd have to break a record day, basically. Yeah. If you guys pulled your resources, first of the month, payday, you guys are like, we're just going to buy whatever you put up on the board. We could do something. I could use the voice. My voice is already getting like that just because I've been talking nonstop for 3 days so far. I'm doing it tomorrow and Friday. So by Friday, it's going to be pretty rough. Let's come dress as Lemon Juice McGee. In some parallel universe out there, conceivably, we're all Batman. We're all Batman. Speaking of, Josh, did you get that Spider-Man mask? That thing's awesome, right? You could have me dressed as Supergirl. All you're going to see is like from my neck to the middle of my stomach all day. Yeah, I'd wear a nice wig. Nice wig. No, we weren't in the bank yet. Give it a shot in the morning, Josh. See how it goes. Well, if enough of you guys go to ProWrestlingTees.com/LemonJuiceMcGee and buy Lemon Juice McGee t-shirts, I feel like one day I would be obligated to bring Lemon Juice McGee here on the cell. But only a few of you bought shirts. So, like, I don't know, man. I would need to know that a good number of you were at home wearing the Lemon Juice McGee t-shirts, and it would be worth the time. It would be worth the time then. I'm not getting anybody out of jail. I don't go to jails because I'm just putting myself in a place I don't want to be where anytime they can be like, oh, yeah, you, get in here. It's a horrible situation. Shameless plug. It's never shameless. I have no shame. No, I think I'm good. There might be. Check behind that chair. There may be a Coke Zero can that might be pretty full. We might have to pour it in the sink, but there may be one over there. No? Man, there was one earlier. I don't know where it's at.
Man, that's weird.
Yeah. Are you going to take that outside? Yeah. Man, check them to make sure they aren't leaking. I'm worried that those bags might be. Man, I don't know if it could either. But there's only one way to find out. The worst that could happen is if they start a whole new Facebook page for these things. We just finish off the Maddox page. It's like, it's done. Facebook shuts it down. All right, good, good, good. All right, take it easy, Russ. Have a good night, man. Thanks for being on. Thanks for buying some stuff. We appreciate it. We got 9 minutes left on the feed. Want to remind everybody to, of course, leave us a 5-star review on the Facebook. Say some nice things about it so I don't get fired for rambling on and on about nothing. Also, on YouTube, it's Maddox Games and Comics. On Instagram, it's Maddox Games and Comics. And on Twitter, Maddox Comics. I do get your info. If you buy a shirt, they do send me all of your info. I could call you and tell you the story if you were to buy a shirt. But I recommend the $3 added to the shirt, because then you get the super soft shirt. It's worth the $3. Yep, Tosh will be on tonight on Twitch TV at midnight. Midnight. She's going to be on at midnight at Crud Puppy Biatch because she hasn't figured out how to change her handle yet. The YouTube is this. Like, we're streaming this to YouTube right now. But we also do a number of YouTube videos and promos and commercials, like the new comics for this week. That was over on YouTube. If you wanted to see all the new comics stuff for the week, hop on the YouTube, check it out. We do cross-promote that way on the Instagram. If you get on the Instagram, that is where we showed the bundles being made. That was on Instagram. Also, if you want some of the softest shirts you've ever worn in your life, this isn't even like a joke, or it's a plug in a way, but really, they're legitimately fantastic t-shirts, especially for working out in. Josh knew, I feel like you would really like these shirts. It is collarandelbowbrand.com. Get on there. It's a company run by Al Snow, professional wrestler, athlete. They're great shirts. All these guys working out. I'm a sponsored athlete. I do a lot of athlete stuff. But Lemon Juice McGee, he's a cool guy. But if you buy anything on their store, it just launched like this last week, and use code LEMON at checkout, LEMON, you'll save 10% on your order at purchase. Hey, Catherine, you got on just as we're shutting things off. How are you? How you been? All right, guys, we're going to be on here tomorrow. Be sure, if you see anything on our Facebook page, in any of the albums, if you see anything on our Instagram, any of that you want to buy on the sale, let us know. Let us know tomorrow, whether it be in a private message. Let us know in a comment under the stuff. Like, hey, you should put this on the sale tonight. Let us know, man. That way I can gather stuff and get it ready. That way I know what you guys are after. Right now, tonight was kind of a weird night. Kind of in limbo on stuff. So we'll try to hit it off tomorrow and see how it goes. It will be Thursday, almost the weekend. I also want to remind you to definitely call the store tomorrow. We open at 10 a.m., 606-877-1450 to pay for your items from tonight, or private message us between now and in the morning with your PayPal address, and we will invoice you tomorrow. Pay that, get it hooked up. That way you can buy stuff on tomorrow's sale. We don't want anybody seeing stuff they can't buy. That is for sure. Sean knows. Sean's a collar and elbow man. Softest shirt he's ever owned. They're great, right? They're great. I got a new secret shirt that they've not released yet. I actually got hooked up with one of those, and it is awesome. You're all going to want to buy those when they come out. All right. Later, guys. It's been fun. See you later, Justin. See ya. I'll find you some preacher, Josh. I'll find you some preacher. Take it easy, Mr. Albuquerque. I wrote your name today. Took me a little time. We'll see you guys tomorrow here on the Facebook Live sale. See you later, guys.